Welcome back to the Python tutorial series. I'm so glad you're here. Today we will learn about the Datetime library. So let's get started. I created a file called learndatetime.py. The first thing that I'm going to do is import the Datetime library. So I'm going to say from the Datetime library, import the datetime and time delta modules. After that, I'm going to say current date equals datetime.now, and then we can print the current date. And when we print this, this prints as a datetime object. I can also do a time delta of 1 day. So I'll create a variable called 1 day and set that equal to time delta, and then I'll say days equal to 1. And I could do months equal to 1 or years equal to 1, etc. Now if I wanted to create a variable called yesterday, I could do that by setting that equal to current date minus 1 day. And then I'm going to print yesterday and the date time that it was 24 hours ago. And I'll convert the date time object into a string. Now when I run this, it says today's the 21st and yesterday was the 20th of July. So it works. A common thing with date time is a user entering a date, and then you need to convert it into a datetime object to do something with it. So let's do that. So I'll create a variable called favorite date, and I'll set this equal to input, and I'll say enter your favorite day, and I'll specify a format of month, day, and 4-digit year. Now that we have our favorite date, we need to convert the string into a datetime object. So I'll say favorite date equals to datetime dot strp time, so that's string pointing towards time, and then we'll pass in two things, the first being the string, which is favorite date, and the second is what we want to format it to. So we want to format to month, day, year. So in quotes it's percent lowercase m for the month, percent lowercase d for the day, and percent capital Y for the 4-digit year. And if you want to see all the datetime codes, you can look at the documentation. And then I'm going to print the favorite day. So now when we run this, it's going to ask us to enter a date, so I'll do that. And there we have it, is a datetime object. If I just wanted to print part of the datetime, for example, the day, month, year, hour, minute, second, or microsecond, I could do that. And here I'll do the month. So I'll say month plus, and then favorite date dot month. Now when I run this, I get month equal to 3, since March is 03. If I wanted to print the date in a nice readable format, I could do that. I'll print favorite day, then I'll do .strf time, so that's string format time, and then I'll use the time codes. So capital A is the day of the week, capital B is the month, and then lowercase d is the day, and then capital Y is the year. So now when I run this, I get Saturday, March 20th, 4032. This is a great thing about a datetime object, is that it knows that that day is a Saturday. We don't have to do any explicit calculations. Another benefit of using the datetime module is adding or subtracting times. So I have two times here, time 1 and time 2, and I want to subtract them. So first I will convert the strings into a datetime object. So I'll say time 1 is equal to datetime dot strp time, and then I'll pass in time 1, and then the format, which is capital H for hours, capital M for minutes, and capital S for seconds. And I'll do the same thing for time 2. Now that I have both as datetime objects, I can see the time that has passed by printing time 2 minus time 1. Now when I run this, I see that 12 minutes and 59 seconds have passed. And these are some of the great things that you can do with the datetime module. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow along with this video series by subscribing and hitting the notification bell, or by clicking on the next video so that you can expand your knowledge about Python. And as always, I can't wait to see you next time.